Hey, am I early or y'all late? Who's that? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, man, I wanted to play music today, but damn. This fucker is just be doing too much. Alright, let me put my sound on. Let me put my sound on. Good evening, dear people. Are we together? Good. Oh, wait, I was going to say good morning. It's not even morning here. Let me scooch my chair a little bit. Little bit. Just a little bit. Good morning, yo. Oh, not morning. All right, let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm trying to understand how to do all of these lives at the same time. So, ah, let's see what's going on. Okay, let me try to go live on Facebook. Go live now automatically within 24 hours. What? All right. Let's try to see if I can go live. Good evening. It feels illegal to be this early. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Okay, webcam. I'm trying to figure out what happened. What happened? Crossport your live video to more pages. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay, y'all let me know when it's yo. Oh hell no. I'm sorry. What's up, my people? I'm trying to figure out how to suss out my Facebook live and how is it finna yo. Bameka abali kumukutu. Kujina emikutu. Who can tell me how to figure this out? How you doing? Welcome to everybody from wherever you are. Qatar, Dubai. I see all of y'all. What you doing? How you doing? What's poppin'? Wait, guys, I'm still trying to figure out how do you go live on Facebook? I've never gone live. Ooh, thank you for joining us for the first time on our live. You're good at keeping time. Oh yeah, I'm a time freak. I am a time freak. What's up to everybody on TikTok? I see you. I see you. So I guess the Facebook people won't be having it today. I mean, oh, big shout out to everybody from Indiana. I see you all complaining. Go on your Facebook profile like you. Oh, I wanted to go live, but then somebody's trying to help me out with, you know what? I like being honest like this. Someone is telling me how to go on live on my Facebook. But the thing is though, my I'm trying to use my laptop to go live and it keeps telling me my webcam does not my webcam does not select a media source. Okay, wait a minute. I need to figure this out. Steve Jobs made these laptops with too much magazine. I don't get it. But how you doing? For everybody who is not outside, how was your Eid? Big shout out to all my Muslim brothers and sisters. Nobody invited me for Eid. Y'all is mean. Ate mulino mchero mulungi. So what's popping? What's happening? I think I am going to give up on Facebook for now. Because I do not know what's going on up in here, up in here, up in here. Sibitegera. Oluzungu lw'Abamerikano nga luyitiridde mu zi instructions. Nze bannange. Check that your camera and microphone inputs are properly working before you go live. Child, I feel like that's just too much. That's just too much. How y'all doing though? Someone is saying, Sibaita for Christmas. Yo, if I was back home, I'm a person who loves to actually have Christmas like all the time with people. If I knew all of y'all and none of y'all is, trying to offer sister, I would definitely invite all of you. So it is official. I can't go live. Clearly. I can't. I don't know why. But I'm sorry. Somebody tell everybody. Big shout out to everybody in Australia. Yeah, I see you out there. Someone help me tell the Facebook people that I'm sorry. I don't know how to work with this. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe perhaps as we go on, I could connect video source, create a live video, go live. Hey, yo, I said I wanted to go live. Okay? That's what I wanted. Let's try this one last time. Okay. All right. Other than that, never mind me trying to figure out if you might be abazungu, you know. Mulimtia, how was your week? How you doing? What's popping? What's been happening in your lives? Huh? Oh, my energy. I wake up with tons of energy. You can't even. You can't even touch this. Like MC Hammer says, you can't touch this. Da, 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 da. Hey, I'm waiting for y'all. We got 56 Haiti tech. Technology is not my mother. It is not my mother. And for that particular reason, nze ngamba ebya Facebook kambiveeko ate aba Instagram mbagala nnyo naye. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. There could be something here. There could be something here. Go live now. Ooh. Why is TikTok showing me things to do? I don't want to do nothing. Am I taking your time, dear people? Am I taking your time with all of this? I hope I'm not. Okay, let's try this one last time. I promise you guys, I'm going to get back to you. I just feel like, you know, all my Facebook people have been complaining that I want to reach a broader audience, that I don't holler at them and I'm sticking to platforms that they are not, you know, on. So I felt like today would have been a good time for me to try. Hey, Magezi Crispus, how y'all doing? How's your evening? Temwagenze outside, muli inside economy ndoza mujiraba mudde musinika amanyombo mugende bweru BM eyinza okunywesa ennaku 5 for all of my people who go to bars. I have a crazy audience on Facebook, and I feel so horrible that I can't even figure this out for them. I feel like, ugh, and I can't cuss. So my webcam is just saying, no, it ain't doing nothing. I guess do I need a software to go live? For all of you who know how to use iMacs, if you know how to use an iMac or you know what? I can't deal with this. I'm just, tuchite, chiganye. Tujireke, mbalaba namwe bibatamye, tuchite, chiganye. Oh, someone is saying stream on your YouTube and share your live link on your Facebook status. Huh. I feel like that's going to be a lot of work either way. You know what, guys? I love Facebook so much. They're my peoples. I can't wait to do this with them sometime again. But I need to sit down and figure this out, right? I need to find a way to figure this out. And then when I've figured it out, you know, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. But for now, though, I'm sorry. I can't do nothing. And I don't want to give them my real Facebook, because damn, yo people be, hey, mulinganga by inspector. Somebody's saying in this economy the beer is better at home. I know, it's much better. Can you go live on Facebook using another phone? Surprisingly, I already have 2 phones, and my laptop is what I wanted to use for my Facebook, because I'm using my phones, and you know what? I wanted to do this. I can't. Oh, thank you for telling me I look beautiful. The brown wig came back again. I didn't visit the hair salon, the beauty store today to get another one. I am good. How are you? For everybody who is asking how I've been, I hope you guys had a beautiful week. So, now that y'all are here, I see you. I think we're going to start when we get to 100. Yo. This week was crazy. I had lined up a full intro for you guys. I'm going Facebook with due time I'll figure that out. For now, let's move forward with what we got. We are live on TikTok, we are live on YouTube, and you know, we like that. I'm waiting for us to get to 100 and then I can start this tip, because this week, whoo, child, it's been crazy. Oh, Mommy Giselle, you look amazing. Oh, thank you. I had to start wearing my glasses again, because, man, these eyes are not eyeing. They are not doing their job. And I always feel prettier without the glasses on. Do I? You know what? I can't deal with all this backlight right now, so let's just keep it moving for now. I was saying, guys, this week, this week has been a film. It has been, you know those films of Johnny Rambo, Schwarzenegger, back in the day when Schwarzenegger would go and kill a full country with 3 guns and 2 grenades. That is this week. La. Hey. Aha. I was talking to the people back home, so I was talking to my dad back home, and we were discussing, no more things. I like to keep it 100 with you guys. So we're talking to my dad, and we're talking about expenses, and fix this and fix that. And then my girl, Doreen, who is my 4th daughter, for all of you who know I have 3 kids, but I got myself a 4th. So, I asked her, I'm like, so what do you guys want to go buy? She's like, oh, we're finna stock up on food and all of that. I'm like, yeah, cool. So I send the money. Hey, badia. And Paul yampise mo mwana yangambye akaunga kenaleka just emyezi 5 mabega akaunga nakaleka kaliku a kilogram was a 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. Mwana yangambye kaliku 3.6. I'm like, wait a minute, what's happening? Before I know it, I'm on social and they tell me, guess what? National Water na yegenda kuongeza tariff za amazi. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So I'm like, what are we, has anybody figured out how bad it's about to get? Because I see. Wenoje tugenda. It's an accident. Tugenda kufa. I'm just saying it. I haven't even started today's tea. I just wanted y'all guys to let me know how you feeling with the commodity prices, like the regular commodity prices. Tell me about it. Nyizo kubanga ndiye nonga banimba. Akaunga kalikumeke wamwe. Sabuni yeye alikumtwalo. Twachivaka abanaba mnaba batanga chite. Titujaba nyigira. Someone tell me how your prices where you're at. I'm just asking. I want to know because, child, at this point, I don't think I can afford. I don't. Hey, if y'all feel like my glasses are giving the reflection of my backlight, you can let me know if it's a distraction, because I can definitely take them off. I was only wearing them because I was working on the PC. I just like to make it, cool and beautiful for everybody so that nobody gets, distracted, because we got a lot of tea to be sharing up in this place. And today I'm not sipping tea, I'm ndiko juice. Economy nange yanso bedde. Economy. Woo! Cooking oil and sugar are way too expensive. Mulia kuboiro ali heluse. What's your pala? Boil these things. They're healthy. Y'all don't even need all of that, How much is rice? Kilo ya mchele likumeka bana ya baba demo idi mwachikoze mtia. How much is rice? Okay, how much is beans? The things that we all know we use, on a regular. Just tell me how much these things are worth. So can I to out because, woo, child, yes, it's healthy. It's healthy to eat some boiled meat. Can you afford meat though? Economy bangambye banaye tujeuka malala tusoke tugate. Y'all let me know. Jesus. Where am I? I am somewhere in Biden land. Rice is 4K. What? Beans is 3K and above. That's a kg. Oh, we are in this recession, and they will not admit that it is a recession. Even cassava is expensive. Wow, wait. Ata mkene na yalinya no. Mkene yafuka wa bei. Yalinya si wala isa. I just wanted y'all to know that. It ain't easy for anybody out here. But hey, we finna figure it. Yeah. You're like killing me. Hello. 6K? Whoa. Cassava is becoming expensive more than portion. If I was also the cassava, it would be more expensive because they sent the dogs out on it. They were like, go eat that. Of course the price has to go up. Of course it has to go up. Y'all know that. Okay, we're at 80 and I don't think I'm going to do that whole nonsense of waiting for us to get to 100. Those who want to come through. We are excited for you to be here. Damn, it's hot. I feel like I'm sweaty. If y'all see my armpits get sweaty, you need to understand. There's like 10,000 lights up in this place. Bread is at 5.5. Where? I need to send my people to buy it there because in Entebbe we're buying it at 6.5, darling. 6.5. That's the price. Yeah? Woo, child. This is crazy. This crazy, crazy, crazy. Hi, how you doing? What's good? So, first thing on my agenda, since we're not going to wait for these people, I had an intro that I was planning to start with until y'all saw what happened in Sri Lanka. Did y'all see what happened in Sri Lanka? Have y'all seen the videos of what's happening in Sri Lanka? I got a heat wave. Yo, the people of Sri Lanka were tired. They said we cannot do this. We want to be outside. Twagala kubera waweru naye economy egambye. What did the people of Sri Lanka do? Meanwhile, just a couple of days ago, I think the government had issued out that they were bankrupt as a government. That shook, but I think I'll need to clarify on that. Yo, Sri Lanka got up, noticed that their president wasn't doing shit, noticed that the governance was horrible and not helping with the economic situation. Keep in mind, yo people, we just been out of a pandemic for 2 years where none of us knew if we were going to make it or not. So 2 years out of the pandemic, then we're hit with the global recession, right? But some countries are actually dealing with it kind of good. You know, they're trying. Governments are understanding that the populace needs to be helped along the way. So they're trying to put, things in motion to help the population. Of course, it's not going to be perfect, but they're trying. Sri Lankan people got up in the morning. They're like, dear president, dear governance, we do not care. They marched. They marched to the president's residence. Woo, they were taking selfies in the bedroom. They were taking swimming minutes out there. Woo, that's my kind of ish. These people were tired. They had it, and they were like, we are not going to sit through this. It don't matter what. We are done. We are done with it. I was so happy to see that. And then, of course, you know what happens when I see things like that. Someone on Twitter told me, Tina, tusabule mpola ng'olekereza munedda Uganda sigenda basabula mpola njagala mbasabule bituuke kugumba, because what is our breaking point? I need you see, I also have to thank us for one thing, that we have a good resilience as a people. We do. We do. But at some point, when do we as a people decide enough is enough? So I tweeted, as usual. I go to Twitter and I'm like, when you look at the masses that showed up for the Kabaka run, oh, it was beautiful. The whole city was painted red. I watched video clips of people chanting and taunting the governors. Yabaka lulu, whoa, tugende. It was so beautiful to watch. It was nice. Neba bagambe, okwesitukira mbu babba sente. Does anyone get up? Naye babagambe mbu mugende ku parliament mu demanding your parliamentarians to do something. Zero. Babagambe mugende mwogere ku the high fuel prices. Zero. Babagambe ogenda ko mugambe ku what's the name? The Ministry of Education and all the shenanigans that's happening. Babagambo situkira abana bamwe. Zero. Nothing. I want to know Uganda, because it seems we are wasting our time. I personally feel like I'm wasting a lot of time out here trying to advocate for what is right, because you see, at the end of the day, regardless of where you go, regardless of what country you go to, Uganda is always going to be home. That is always going to be home, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. That is the honest truth. Uganda will be home. So at times, I feel so horrible that I come here and I say all of these things. I say them when I was home, even when I knew I could have been picked up at any given moment for being this open with my random thoughts. And still, y'all don't want to do nothing. Uganda chichi. Do you know what pissed me off the most? When I took that conversation to Twitter, everybody on Twitter came out and said one thing: you want them to kill us, he will bring out guns. And then there's another such situation. Sri Lanka they did what they did. Guess what? Just next door, Kenya. Next door, Kenya, they decided to protest the high rise in almost everything, the economic status of the country. They were like, we done had it. Food is expensive, gas is expensive, everything is expensive. They took to the streets, right? They took to the damn streets, and then Ugandans have the audacity to come on social media when we share things like that, and they're like, they will kill us. Can they kill all 45 of y'all? Let's just take a minute. We all saw what happened in November. You think these people are stupid? I'm 7 Msiru. You're cowards. He knows what to do exactly, and you guys keep falling for it. He knows whenever you put up your hands in protest, he will shoot like about 20 to 30 people, right? And the whole country will be in shook and shears. They'll be like, oh my God, he's gonna kill us all. We have that mentality that if it hasn't affected me personally, why should I bother? Everything in your country is going to affect you. Whether you have fuel to go to work or not, it's going to affect you in some way. My question is, how long are we going to normalize? How long are we going to keep normalizing our cowardice? And how long are we going to normalize the fact that we are comfortable to say, Oyagala Museveni atutte? We have normalized having a dictator. And we have normalized the fact that we know what he's going to do. We have normalized the fact that he has taught us that if we ever stand up and say enough is enough, he will kill us. So we are like, oh my God, our father said, Daddy yagambye. Tuko wadi. Naye mwabachasinze ogenda ku social media. Mugenda ku social media nga muli banyivu 24/7 on social media mad. You're like, MP stole this money. Museveni has recruited this person. This ministry is falling. Oh my God, what is us? We cannot to call here Uganda Empia. Let me ask. How do you think you're going to get to the Uganda Empia? Someone just break it down for me. This is not me inciting nothing. This is me just being practical. Y'all keep saying mwagala Uganda mpya mugenda jituka mutya mukalulu. So we are going to act like we don't know what happened with our electoral system. We are going to play pretty like even if the electoral system, we could have hacked that and gone to court and cried, oh, it was wrong. We all are going to pretend like we don't know that our judicial system is bought by the same man. Explain to me, Uganda. Hit me up in the comment section, because what pisses me off is that when I went on social media and I put out that very exact question and I posed it to the populace, they were like, oh, Tina, it is because you're in America, you're ojetu kozese nsobe mwaka jiri ya America, mwaka jiri ya mazeye myaka emeka. Mazeye myaka emeka. I've been in Uganda my entire life. I've only been in this country 5 months. Huh? But you want to tell me you're the same people going to come on social media and keep complaining. You'll come, oh, the fuel prices. Oh, musajja atulunze ngante. You enable it. You enable it. And you normalize it. Oh, you love to normalize this shit. Good God, you love it. As soon as someone poses a question like that, all of you run to the comment section. Drone your jimanyi. Baja tukuba masasi. Tell me. Y'all saw the numbers, right? You saw the numbers of the people who are at the Kabaka run. Beautiful crowd. Energetic crowd. Peaceful crowd. Right? Tell me that if that number of people had stood up and walked to wherever you want to protest from, that they are going to stand and put up a firing squad and just shoot. 30 people, we can. 50 people, it's possible. He can say they're inciting. 1 million plus people walking in one place with resolution in their mind that we are done, we are done. You think, Nabote Batia. You people like to sing Bobby Wine Yabawa slogan. people power? Do you people know what people power is? Huh? Do you people know what the people power actually means? Do you know how much power as a people you have? Do you understand? You know, Ugandans, munyizako chintu chimu. You want to be so coy with what needs to be done. You think someone is going to bring your freedom and deliver it to you? You think a white man is going to come and deliver freedom to you? You think Bobby Wine alone is going to come and deliver freedom to you? Who are you waiting for? Let's be honest. Because I might be dumb. Educate me. I am open. Who do you think is going to come and save you from your situation, Uganda? Let me know. Hit me up. Comment section, anywhere. Who is going to deliver us? Because I see you. I see you. We don't have an army of our own. That's what I'm trying. And what's annoying is that you people know these things. You know that the judicial system is not meant for the people. You know that the army is no longer to protect the people. It's to oppress the people. You know that the education system is being failed almost deliberately, right? You know that the governance of my country is only going to a particular group of family members from a particular tribe, to a point that it has almost put us at a point where we're like, oh God, there's tribalism in Uganda. No, there's none. We know all this bullshit. But what we have refused to know, we know it, but we refuse to know, is that nobody is coming to save us. Museveni ajja kufa, mukyali kweyendowooza. Mukyali kweyendowooza, mulinze afe, mulinde. Mulinde afe. Actually, you will have more issues if that man died while in power. You will have problems in Uganda if Museveni died in power. It will be total quagmire. Everybody will want a peace. All his general army members who have always wanted to rule will want to rule. You will go into a crazy ass war that will not help your economic situation for the next couple of years to come. Yep. Keep telling yourself that there is going to be an opportune moment, Uganda. Keep telling yourself that. You want freedom, but you don't understand that freedom has never been free. It will never be free. Nobody is coming to rescue us. Nobody. Every damn country is fighting its own wars. Every citizen in their own country is fighting for what's theirs, apart from Ugandans. The Ugandans I know want to be on social media. The number will be 3,000 Ugandans in the comment section. But they only want 25 people to be the one to go and face Museveni, be taken to jail, be tortured, and then we are like, oh my goodness. Oh Lord. But we just chikomia. Do you understand the magnitude, the power that you, the people, have? Do you? Do you know that if you woke up in the morning and you told the president of our country that, you know what, we do not want this minister in this position, he would bow down? Do you know that if you actually wanted parliamentarians to actually do their jobs the right way, and you wanted it and needed it, it would be done? Do you know that Toji Kwatako wouldn't have been Kukwatadko if we had not sat back and stupidly thought that the judicial system was going to help? We would not be here. Do you know that half of the problems that we are facing, if you don't want Uganda's problem is not Museveni. No. No. He is an opportunistic man who took up an opportunity to lead Joel, and he's enjoying that ride. Uganda's problem is not Museveni. Uganda's problem is us. Say it loud and proud. I am Uganda's problem. Me, who has refused to want more out of the governing system. He ain't the problem. We are the problem. We are. And you don't want to accept it. It's bitter, isn't it? It's painful. But own it. Own it. The reason why every system in our country has gone to the dogs is because the governing people know that all of you are a bunch of scared cats. You're cowards. We are cowards. I will include myself because I'm still Ugandan and I'll always be Ugandan. We are cowards. We have enabled bad governance. We have enabled all the bullshittery you see. We are the problem. Museveni is just a man like any other businessman. When you come into a situation and you notice, well, there's this opportunity right here. I guess I could take it up. And he took it up. He took it up. We are the problem. We are. I need for us to own it. Mulekera ogenda ku social media platforms ngamugambo musajono. Museveni abanyankole, stop it. Stop acting stupid. We are stupid. Yes, nze nyize lero na nyize nnyo. I was talking to a couple of my Kenyan brothers and sisters and I was like, you know what? I also tried to come with that approach. I tried to come with that approach and I'm like, you see, Kenya is not Uganda. We in Uganda, they will kill us. He told me, do you remember what happened in 2017? You know that Kenyans actually had to overhaul their entire constitution? I told you to take this time out. You have internet. Use it. What are other countries doing? What are other countries doing? Stop going on social media and saying Museveni is our problem. No, we are our problem. We, the populace. We, the Ugandans. We are the problem. Because if we wanted better, we would demand better. We would get better. But what y'all keep doing is let a few people, the Bobby Wines of this world, the boys who have stood up and been beaten or tortured and taken, we have let that small portion be the one to represent, and Museveni and his goons sit back and they're like, they will mass murder 100. But do you know the thousands that will live on to tell a tale? Do you know that your children and your ancestors to come will live on to tell a tale that someone died for the freedom that you have right now? Do you know it? You all want freedom, but you don't want to accept that freedom ain't free. Look at all the freedom fighters in the world. Who has ever gotten it easy? Look at how almost every African country tried to fight off colonialism. Was it free? Was it? Catholics. Let me talk to some Catholics up here. Y'all keep talking about the martyrs and how they did so much for the religion. Was it free? They gave up a life for something. So tell me, Uganda, who are we waiting for? Okutununula. Who? If all of you keep pointing to the next person next to you, like, gundi ajagenda, wani gwogenda di. Someone had the audacity to tell me, oh, Tina, when you go to City Square, I will join you. I would love to stand up and march. I would. But then again, I know my people. I will be out there. You are cowards. You have zero solidarity. Nchogera sichimenyamu. Because I'm a Ugandan. Solidarity is not our thing. We are so divided as a people that even the one thing that should unite us, which is better governance, we can't afford it. They managed to destroy our togetherness, our Ubuntu-ness. And we normalized it. Oh, we normalized this shit. We did. If the rich person is seated muchikomerache, amuli okumpi omwavu tamumalira budde. Huh? We have zero togetherness. We have zero solidarity. So even if I wanted to stand up, Dr. Kizza Besigye stands up almost every year. And we all go home and turn on our TVs and they're like, check these guys out. Check these guys out. Bamukute. Achayambadde bulu. bamumye bairo mukazi wazze avuddeyo akyagaba press conference and that is done. This man keeps standing up and telling Ugandans all the time, musituke mukolachi. Muli ku social media batefuze bubi nnyo. Bobi Wine yatugamba Uganda empya bagenda gikuleetera ku sowaani temunyiiza na kunyiiza. Bobby did his bit. When you see that man going out of the country flying with his wife and enjoying life, leave him be. He did his bit. He paid his price. And he also understood it. I am fighting for a people who don't want their freedom. Y'all don't want your freedom. You don't. You don't. We don't. Actually, not you. We. Because I'm Ugandan. But I need for y'all to holler at me and tell me, who do you think is going to give us a Uganda we are proud of? First of all, none of us should be running to other countries just to figure out life when we have a country as beautiful as ours. We have a country that is not poor. We're not a poor nation. We are the fruit basket of Africa if we wanted to be. The vegetation in my country can... Come on. You all know the good things about my country. But we are out here in other people's countries trying to figure out life. Yet we have homes. We come from a place. I am speaking for myself. Don't see me in America and think I am happy. No. I want to be home. I want to be able to have a job. I want to be able to be a part of the politics of my country and say that is right, that is wrong. I want my children to also grow up in a place and say, yes, I'm Ugandan. Not, I can't deal with them. But these are conversations we're not ready to have. Right? Bamutulabanga tuvuddeyo Uganda mugamba, oh mama, yagenda. You think it's something to be proud of? Gwamanyikyo kitegeeza okubeera omugwira. Huh? You think it's something to be proud of? Oh, nagenda America, nagenda UK, ndi Dubai. Do you know what that says about us? Man, Uganda mweddeko. We can't even be mad at these guys anymore. I'm not mad at them. They did what they did, and they succeeded. We have normalized being cowards. We have normalized being big-ass cowards. We have normalized having zero solidarity. We have normalized not being patriotic enough to stand up for us. Government is here, Uganda. I need for you to understand that. The government of Uganda is not Uganda. The people of Uganda are Uganda. That is why the statement, people power, comes in play. You are the government. You are paying these people salaries. But these are conversations you don't want to have. Do you know the conversations you want to have? They have turned Uganda. Uganda is now going to be using Kiswahili as our national language. That's another stupid thing. They have thrown it your way and you're all running around with it. Social media, okay. How is that a big deal? How is Kiswahili being a national language a big deal? How? Mwenene muda ku Twitter ne mugamba, tell me your first Kiswahili word. Do you know ngaba siru ngombe PB? How is that a big conversation to be having? Kiswahili has been used in East Africa forever. Not just East Africa. It's a very, very huge language. Pretty much everyone can adapt to it. Neba bagambe mwogere ku byamagezi. Babagambe mwogere kubikwata kugumba. Awamujja gamba Bobi Wine atugamba Uganda empia. Is Bobi Wine Uganda? Kiswahili is not, it is none of your concern. It should not even be. If you got 99 problems, Kiswahili ain't one. That is a by the way. Your question should be, as much as they're introducing all of this Kiswahili into the curriculum, what the fuck is our curriculum all about? You got a Ministry of Education that is full of shit. Full of shit. Look at the countries around you and how their education system is running, and then look at how backward yours is. I'm mad. I'm mwesiriwaza twesiriwaza Your concern is Kiswahili. Tete chibaliddwa mu babiriro. Omulimo gw'abana Uganda kuzuukuka every day. Go on social media, see the atrocities that this government is putting up, type a bunch of sadistic words on Facebook, complain, and then keep it moving. And what does Museveni do? Is like ezondiga zange nawe. They'll be fine. I'll throw 5 bullets in the air and they'll be like, oh, Lord, we are sorry. We are very sorry. Do you think if 3 million of you stood up today and you walked to State House, they will shoot all of you? You think so? Munyiza nyo. Because I was looking at all of the commentary on Facebook and rather on Twitter when I said, can't we show up for ourselves? Can't we stand up and demand better? And everyone is like, Duroni ojimanyi, budget to kuba masasi. Oh, cowards live longer. Tumbav. Sidamba uliranga mu complaininga. You have enabled this madness. You have enabled it all of it. All the countries around you have managed to get into a good situation with their governments, not because the governments feel sorry. You need to understand, people in government are never going to feel sorry for the people. They are here to rip and rip and rip and rip until you say, we don't want that. Whenever you say you don't want something, they're like, okay. The government is always not going to be here for you because they know they have no power. You have the power. And the first thing they do is to take away your power by making you stupid in every aspect, by making you terrified to even breathe in your own country. You are scared to have an opinion in your country, a country you call home. We enable it. We enable it. And that said, let us talk about how we have been enabling the country. Let me start with number 1, UNATU. I'm giving you ways of how we enable this bullshit. Teachers have been on strike. The government never really pays them on time. And when they decide, oh, we're going to try and pay them, they're like, but you know what? Arts teachers need more. No, need less. Science teachers need more. Oh, the strike went on. Ministry of Education, Janet Kataham 7, he says they have betrayed the nation. It went on, you also, the hullabaloo and all of that. Right? Then UNATU, that had been so vocal as the strike was going on, right? They get an audience with the president. It was not even 24 hours later. It was not even 24 hours after meeting the president. They said, Tewachali strike. You know what the president had told them during that conversation? He's like, shut up. Shut up. We have strategies in place. Go back and teach. We shall figure it out. And like the cowards that we are, UNATU said, it's all right, it's okay, we are not striking anymore. Then I ask, did they tell you these strategies? Are every people that let me ask, is every teacher involved comfortable with the strategies? Next thing we know, apparently the guy who actually started the strike and everything just ordered for a brand new car, but I need to confirm that. I need to confirm that. They met the president. And in under 24 hours, after having been on strike for how many weeks? in under 24 hours meeting the president and him not even giving them a conclusive answer. They're like, we ain't striking no more. My bad. We good, you know. Yeah. You know. Like I said, we enable this issue. Let's move on. There is a story. Me, I've told you, I'm going to give you reasons to show you how we allow this madness. We allow the bad governance we have. We allow it, and so we deserve it. There's a story that somebody sent me about a 76-year-old woman down in the village. I don't remember the village, but she's a 76-year-old woman called Namuli. And there was a probe going on somewhere in a committee meeting. And apparently the story goes, according to the papers, Namuli was compensated 2 billion B for bread, 2 billion Uganda shillings for land that the government had acquired from her. Only to find out when they did the inquisition that one, the 2 billion never made its way to Namuli, and two, Namuli has never sold the government any land. Now they're seated in the committee and asking this guy, was the money given? He's like, yo, usually what happens is I send a check and my colleague goes and withdraws it. And so they're like, the money was withdrawn. Yes. 2 billion Uganda shillings. Yes. And it was paid, according to me, yes. To whom? Yeah, Namuli is from Kagadi district. Yeah, thank you very much for that one. And you tell me we're not enabling this madness? 2 billion Uganda shillings was paid to air. A ghost, like I said last time, 2 billion Uganda shillings was paid off to someone who doesn't even exist or own land. Namuli does exist. She never sold nothing to nobody. 2 billion. Zagenda it you. Like I said, I'm giving you reasons, right? Let me give you more reasons, but dear. As other countries are trying to better the economic situation of their populace, as other countries are trying to advance themselves in ways that they can actually look after their populace and have good economies and, you know, flourish as countries, they come up with different initiatives. In Kenya, they have different initiatives for poverty elevation, you know. In all these countries do these things. Uganda does too. But the most recent one from our government flowed me. So the government is going to give out 1 million gas cylinders. 1 million gas cylinders to Ugandans. Yeah, there. It's a project too. I'm sorry. The government is going to give out 1 million gas cylinders to these families. My laughing point is, wait till the families finish the gas itself and they need to refill that gas. That is when they'll be like, wait, they should have given us charcoal. And the government sat down and it is like, wow. Or maybe they're going to be refilling them. Will the government be refilling them? I don't know. But 1 million people are going to get gas cylinders. It's a project. I don't know for what. This is the same government that promised our children radios to study during COVID. They also promised us computers. They promised our girl child pads in school. They promised. Yeah, so they are... They are giving Uganda. The Monswaza. They are giving you guys to cook what? The economy cannot even allow you. The economy cannot allow you. Ogenda kufumba cheku gasi. Amazigo okunywa. Gamazo chaga sobola. This is the same government that came out. World Bank told us we are not a middle income country yet. Our president stood up and said, no, me Nkanye, Kaguta Yoweri Museveni, I have decided Uganda is a middle income status. Osaga gwe. Ndina comedy wafe. So, our president said, according to him, and in his country, him and Matia Kasaija and all of them agreed we are middle income status. But shouldn't these things not be things we should argue about, like semantics and, these are things we should be able to feel. You, as a Ugandan, right now watching me, do you think your country is a middle income economy? Let me know. Your president said he does not care what the white man has to say. That is neocolonialism. You boss came out and said, according to us, and what the president said, it is a middle income status. Oh, Lord. Uganda, like I said, we enable this madness. Okay, let's move forward. Bambi abagenda funa gasi. I pray for you. I really do. I don't know what you're going to cook on them gas cylinders or how you're going to refill them. But yay, wow. Middle income, it is actually so good that the government is giving you gas cylinders. Wow. Uganda, oh yeah. I say today, I'm just giving you reasons to understand why we are the problem. We the people are the problem, right? All right, let's move forward. Okay, let's move forward. What else? So, you know how Janet Kataha Museveni is the Minister of Education, and none of us has ever actually even stood up to say, Nyabo, what are your qualifications? Huh? None of us has ever asked. Her qualifications are that she sleeps in the same bed with the president. Hip, hip, hooray. Now, recently, the president appointed his sister to be the head of the educational, what's it called? I forget what it's called. It's something to do with the education, something. But what caught my fancy is how they were reporting on it, like the news agencies were like, oh, Museveni appoints, what's her name? God, where's my other phone? I forget her name. And then they forgot to leave out the detail that this is his sister. So the wife is the minister, the sister is head of the educational section or whatever situation. Mamulo was up. Yeah, the Education Commission. Get ready for your children to be just like you, who get education in Uganda, struggle to pay for that education, and end up in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, America, London, trying to figure life out. Like as though you don't get an education and can't be hired in your country. Hey. Kajuviri, yes, that one. Oh, no, that one. Hey. Like I said, we enable this shit. Our fathers did what they did. Then we got into the situation, we are doing what we are doing. So our kids are going to reap the benefits. They are. But let's move forward. I said I'm giving you reasons, right? Uganda Airlines collapsed back in the day. Nefa, nezikira, negwao, nesirira. We got used to it. Then it was revived. When it was revived, we all know the scandals that have been going on with Uganda Airlines. Today it's up, tomorrow it's down, tomorrow it's this, tomorrow it's flat. It's like a pole dancer in her prime. She's up and down. That is Uganda Airlines for us, right? So with all the sagas that have been happening with Uganda Airlines, you know, these CEOs were chased before embezzlement. These ones were brought in, then they put in the temporary ones. You know how it has been going. So recently what shocked me is they rehired. When I say rehired, I mean they rehired Jennifer Bamuturachi. First of all, if you are Mnyankwere, you need to understand what that name means. Bamuturachi is like someone saying, Oli Mugamba Kochi. Bamuturachi. You can't say nothing about her. That's what the name means, right? She was reappointed as the CEO of Uganda Airlines. But meanwhile, do you know why she was sacked? Okay, let me tell you why she was sacked. Well, she was sacked for hiring a PR firm, yes, to talk about the airlines when they had reopened them. She was sacked for hiring a PR firm and over invoicing. She invoiced 1.4 billion. Was it 1.4, 1.9 billion? Around there. She invoiced to pay that PR firm 1.9 billion. And the actual cost she was supposed to ask for was 631 million. 1.9, about 1.9, 1.4 billion is what she invoiced to pay the PR firm. Let's not even get into the details of the PR firm and why she asked for that, because that will just be mind-boggling for you, right? I'm just trying to bring it to your attention. So she was sacked for highly invoicing 1.9 billion to a firm that had only asked for 631 million. That is why she was fired. They told her, Genda, bunobuyaye, obukumpanya no obubi, we can't take it. Go. Well, they rehired her. She's the CEO as we speak. My question is, this is what everyone was baffled about. Why did they even bother advertising? Because they were advertising for her job. They were advertising it. It was on air. They were like, Uganda Airlines is looking for this and this and this and this, only for them to turn around and rehire somebody that was sacked for fraud. And you say we don't enable this shit. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Still talking about sagas. You all remember when Sembule was the ish, right? You remember me, I grew up, there were Sembule radios. Sembule was the ish, man. It was something that was proudly Ugandan. You know, if you grew up around my times, I'm old. Sembule was the ish, and it had the ability to actually become big. You see, like the way these Chinese and Japanese companies at Sony, at Iwata, at all of those, we had our very own in Uganda back in the day. That was something to marvel about. Well, it died a natural death, you know. Money wasn't good enough. It needed to be bailed out. They didn't bail them out. Government was like, nah, we don't need that. We don't. He asked, can you bail us? We can bring it back, revive the business. Government wasn't bothered. But guess what? Government recently, I think a couple of days back, 2 days or 1 day ago, was tabling a thought to help Rocco Construction Company, which I also grew up seeing. Rocco Construction Company, which you've seen gets like the biggest construction gigs in UG for all those big skyscrapers and all of that. Yeah. They came out and they're like, the government wants to help them because they are doing bubi financially. So the government wants to back them up. I'm like, why? We have had so many people who could deserve government's backing because it helped Uganda. Boo-boo, buy Uganda, be Uganda, all that nonsense. And you ain't never said nothing. Guess why? Because Rocco has another in-law running at the helm. When I say in-law, another first family in-law. So when I tell you, Ugandans, you see these things. You come to social media and complain, but you see these things and keep quiet. They are going to pass it. They are going to help them. They are going to give them money. Because there's another Kaguta in-law. There's another one. Ngamala mugamba fe Uganda tebatwagala fe Abaganda tebatwagala fe Abanaggulu tebatwagala Abacholi n'abateeso Abanyankole batutamye. You're enabling it. Do you know how many Banyankole are like you? Do you know how many Banyankole don't have food today? Do you know how many Banyankole have failed to get jobs because they were also asked Shonoha? You think every Nyankole who walks into a government office gets a job because they can speak Runyankole? I can speak a lot of Runyankole, but as soon as they ask Shonoha, Nargahi, Ahacharocho. We have enabled this nepotism. We have normalized it. We go on Facebook and we complain, but we normalize it. So let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling, but dear people. So on top of Ugandan MPs getting 40 million Uganda shillings each, and increasing their allowances to a cool 193 billion shillings. Government has tripled the iPod budget to 35 billion, and it's of course distributed. It is distributed according to the number of MPs per party. You all know what iPod is. Sigenda bit dumb. If you have a phone, figure out what iPod is. Bayongeza sente zabwe. Whereby, if they increase that budget, the biggest number of members of parliament are actually NRM. So that money is going back to who? NRM. Who are the most number of people in NRM? You keep saying Dabanyankwere. Where is that capital going? To Dabanyankwere. Then after that, you're going to sit here and complain. But it is not all the Banyankwere, it is just the Banyankwere that you have allowed to eat, my dear people. I don't want us to get tribalistic. Stop making this about tribes and putting all of us in a cocoon. Yes, there are Banyankwere who are robbing, there are Banyankwere who are eating our money, there are Banyankwere who have looted from our country, and we know them. Don't act like you don't know them. You know them, you know where they stay, you know who they are, you know their names, you know their children and where their children are. Stop saying every Banyankwere is eating. I want us to stop that nonsense. There are Banyankwere right now who don't have a meal. There are Banyankwere who don't have a cow to sell to take their child to school. There are Banyankwere in schools who don't have a school in their region or a hospital. Be mad at the right people. The members of parliament, when they were campaigning, they asked for heaven on earth and said they will deliver heaven on earth. Here we are, in a very bad recession where we can barely get food to eat. The economy is at an all-time crazy. Mataya Kasaija is out there giving us a budget that just don't even add up. Guess what? Our MPs are getting 40 million handouts. They're increasing their allowances, you know. They're asking for more fuel. They're asking for consultation fees. The constituents they're going to consult with don't have food. Before I went on live, someone told me, I was seeing something on Twitter, there's a village, I think, is it Kotido? People are dying of hunger. Hunger. There were photos of people with amagumba, gali kungulu, njala. In 2022, in a middle income country, people are eating nothing. Anita is in Dubai or wherever she is, telling us, bahate, obla kakaza ko someone tell akafana nange nsejere. Anita is somewhere gloating, telling us how she has her money, how she's enjoying life. Mwete mulina bya kulia. Temumanyi oba abaana bamwe bagenda kuddayo ku ssomero next term kuba amasomero nago gagenda okwongeza ssente. Mweke nyini abalina okusasula fees, you don't know if you have a job next week. But they come on social media and they taunt us. Asks us how Haka slept. And you tell me we do not. We are not the ones in charge of this nonsense. Anita comes on social media and calls us haters, we the people who are paying her salary. And she has the audacity to say it is her money. Which money? If we just went office by office, do you know how many bribes and how many bills in taxpayers' money those idiots are stealing? Among comes and calls us haters because we are complaining about a car that was bought on state funds. Our money. And you say we are not the ones who are enabling this nonsense. We are. We should not be mad at government. We should be mad at ourselves. We are the problem. Bano batu joga ne batula ne mukati ne bakola kanita konna kafaanana ne kasagana kuvuma muntu nze sagala muvuma kubanga you'll say I'm body shaming, mutandike another hashtag, stop cyberbullying. Naye bambi, she's also cyberbullying us with how bad she looks. Okay, she look bad. You know there are some people nga nebo oba wasente no bateeka awantu awanyirira nga just bo techijja talinyirira. Anita, anyway, I wanted to give you a quick tidbit. In our section today, I think I should start a section every day. It is called Did You Know? Right? I was 2 years old when I found out and remembered it because I was there. Right? I was 2 years old when I found out that, did you guys know that Museveni Kaguta Yoweri, or Yoweri Kaguta Museveni Tibahaburwa, was actually the Speaker of Parliament and the President of Uganda at the same time from the year 1986 to 1996. Oh, but Dochimani. But what's the difference now? Is there a difference? There's no difference. Right now, he is the president. He's the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Works, the Ministry of this, the Judiciary, the governor. We have been how many years without a Bank of Ugandan governor? He's reappointing his sisters, I think. Hey, you didn't know? Oh, this is Kapia. Go do your research. The president was the Speaker of Parliament and the president from 1986 to 1996. How many years are those? Not 10? Did you know? Did you know? Hey! You didn't know. I'm telling you. From 1986 to 1996, Museveni was the president and the Speaker of Parliament at the same time for 10 freaking years. And you wonder why he micromanages us? Have you ever wondered why? Everything that happens in our country, our president will never ever let the different institutions handle it. They'll never. They will never. If the education system has a problem, he has to come up and say, yes, we shall fix it. If border men are striking, he has to come out and say, yes, we can fix it. If you don't have food in your house, he has to come out and say, Guy, yatumanyira no tumanyira mu COVID yajana akaunga akagoye. He came with kagoye, akaunga, nga kagoye. Na tugamba, so this is how you eat. You can cut it like this. He micromanages us. He is like a father, a head of family. But are you safe? You cannot keep being scared in your own country. Speak. Speak. If all of you spoke, we wouldn't be here. Stop asking me stupid questions like, baby girl, are you safe? What is my safety going to do for my children if they can't get an education that is going to give them a future? Speak. He came with a knife, a weighing scale, and mingled posho. Do you know how embarrassing that is for a sovereign nation and the people? Our counterparts in Kenya were just laughing at us because they treat us like a bunch of idiots. And we let it happen. So stop asking me such questions. I'm mad. Speak. If all of you had the audacity to speak, we would not be asking ourselves, are you safe? Because it would be safe. If all of us had the audacity to say this is wrong and this is right, we wouldn't be asking each other drone or Jimanyi, because we would not have drones in a nation that is ours. Speak. Speak. How do you let a grown-up man come and tell you, oh, you know, kulia kaunga boat? How do you tell a man who is running your country that you pay a salary to run your country? You tell them, we need this, we need education, we need jobs for the youth, we need this. And he tells you, mulia muogo. Ya mulia. Amulia. Speak. You're a bunch of big cowards, Ugandans. You cannot keep waiting for only 10,000 people or 5,000 people to be the one who are fighting for you. Freedom is for all of us. If you want freedom, speak. Mulekerawo tusirwalirako nga mujja ku Facebook okaba mbu babalunze nga nte. Speak. Stop always pointing at Bobi Wine and his friends to be the ones to fight for you. Fight for your damn selves. Speak. We can't keep normalizing this stupidity. We can't normalize everyone going out of the country to look for a future when we are Ugandan. We have a home. We call it home. But we can't speak in our own home. Speak! Munyeza nyo. Coming out here and asking us if we are safe. Are we safe? Drone yo jimanyi. Uganda empya bagenda jibaletera ku lusaniya mugiryenga embizi. Speak. You're a bunch of big cowards. You're a bunch of big cowards. And you don't want to admit to it. Bulichisa vayo na chibagamba mbu, you're big cowards. You start making them feel bad. They are the wrong ones. No, you can call me bad. I've been called bad my whole life. We are the problem. We are the problem. Nobody is the problem. We are. Every Ugandan wekube kumutima kati ogambe nze buzibu. Fe buzibu. It's not the people in power. The people in power are doing exactly what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to loot and rob from you. What are you going to do about it? You're going to keep coming here and waiting for someone to speak on your behalf? You wait for Bobi Wine. You waited for Kizza Besigye. You waited for Sejusa. You waited for the parliamentarians. When the fuck do you stand up and speak as a population? Mulekerawo kwesiriwaza nga mugenda kuziraivuza Bafred Simanya Kajubyo, whatever all these different activists they are doing, they are beat. You typing in that commentary is not doing nothing. Fucking speak. Speak. Freedom has never been free. If you're waiting for freedom to be free, kati mutule mwenyweze. Mwenyweze. Kuba bakyabafuga. Mukyabonabona. Abaana bamwe bakyasoma nga tebalina mirimu. Bajjajja mmwe bakyafa nga tebalina kebeekoledde, tebalina linnya. Mukyatwala abaana mukyabatwala Abu Dhabi to be slaughtered and disrespected after spending. If you can't speak. I am mad. I am mad. Because you have shown how big of a coward you can be as a country. Don't say you have spoken, you have not spoken. Uganda has not spoken. We know countries that have spoken. Sri Lanka got up and said, we have spoken. Stop saying you have spoken. Speak. The ones that have dared to speak are living in freedom. And that's one thing you don't understand. Have you ever wondered why they cannot do anything to Besigye? To Bobi Wine? You think with the way he's a dictator, he couldn't kill them? Do you know why he can't? Because they spoke. Because they speak daily, he can't say nothing to them. Because he knows as soon as he does anything to them, the whole world is going to turn and go like, Otio, we know it is you. That is the reason they can't kill them. That is the reason they can't kill most activists. Do you know why? You can't kill an activist because they have spoken their truth. Now imagine if all of you were activists, Uganda. Imagine if all of you wanted better for yourselves. Imagine if all of you wanted a country you can stay home in and thrive. Imagine if you were in a country where you can be comfortable enough to have children and know they will go to school, they will have a dream. Imagine if all of us were activists. Speak. I don't want to say a lot. I just want you to speak. This is sad. It is sad. In the 21st century, we are being looked at like fools. He dictates what you eat, how you sleep, what education you get. You have no say. If you have no say, then all of you get out of Uganda, mujireke. Mujireke rebe kolera. But you have no right to come out here and begin saying, oh, batulunze ngante. No, 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 we are the problem. We are the problem. Buli muna Uganda aliyeyo wetunulire mu ndabirwamu. Museveni si bwe buzibu, gwe buzibu. You are the problem. The fact that you don't want to ask for better. The fact that you don't think you are worth better. Or more. And then you come to radio stations and you cry. Abana tubatwala babafudde bakadama. Abana baffe basoma naye bali eri bali kuwuza toilet. Mulowooza nakitandise ne nkibagamba mulowooza okubeera ebweru eno kirungi. Tewali kintu kirumanga okubeera omugwira. You keep shouting the power of the people. I need you to understand what that really means. You hold so much power, Uganda. Each one of you seated in your compound, in your room, going to work to a dead-end job. You hold so much power that even 35 guns cannot hold to one man. And freedom is never going to come for free. It will never. It will never. No one is going to come and give you what you want. No one. Man, I just be mad. I just be mad, you know? We have all this nonsense going on and we want to be angry at Museveni and his groups. You think they care? They're getting what they're getting. I'm just mad, man. I just been doing this for 77 minutes now. Don't ask me what the pastors have done. Don't ask me what who and who has done. What have you done? Pastors done to contribute to this situation. Pastors are also getting for themselves. If you spoke, these stupid pastors would not have the audacity to come out and do all of this bullshit. If you spoke, police would not come out with the audacity to do half the shit they did to you. Nobody cares about you if they are in a position of power. Power corrupts all. Now can all of you be corrupted by the power you have as a people? The first thing this government did was to break us apart. We are so divided as a people that we're scared to stand up together. But all I see when I look at the people in my country, I don't see Munyankore, Muteso, Chiga, Muganda. I don't see that. I see a group of people who are being led the wrong way. Your neighbor is not the problem. Join forces and take away the problem. Ain't no tribe that is going to sit here and say they are good. Some Banyankore are eating, it is not all of them. Some Baganda are eating, it is not all of Baganda. Some Bateso are eating, it is not all of Buganda. Some people from Gulu, Lugbar, Zalurs, everybody has some representative at some point eating. It doesn't mean they are all eating. No one is coming to serve us. No one. No one is coming to save you, Uganda. I hope you know that. There is no white man coming riding on a chariot to save you. There is no one, not Bobby Wine, not the next presidential hopeful, not nobody is coming to save you. You are all you've got. I hope you know that. And I hope you understand that the division that you have was done on purpose. Okay? Someone is saying, stop lying to the world. How did the government divide us? Do you want me to give you a one-on-one lesson? When we were chanting people power, I saw every tribe chant people power. Now ask yourself why that was possible, and then just in a few minutes, the conversation starts being divided into Uganda, Western, Eastern. Temunyiza. You'll just be, Temunyiza. If y'all are coming to my comment section to ask me stupid questions, and any one person who comes back on these platforms to tell me it is because you're out of this country, do not forget why I'm out of my country. I love my country enough to be truthful and open and honest. I love my country in ways none of you will ever understand, that even being out here breaks my soul. My country drove me to being where I am here. I should have every reason to hate my country, but I still fight for it. I lost my career. I lost my livelihood. I lost everything simply because I dared to stand up and say, this is wrong. So none of you should ever feel you have the right to come and say it is because you are out of that country. I have only been away from home for 5 months. Let's not forget I sat home for 2 years since I lost my job. All of you thought it was a showbiz thing until I showed you the reason as to why. None of you should ever come here and try to judge me for where I am right now. Because I did my best. I stood up every day. I went on YouTube knowing that I could be picked up any day. I put my life in jeopardy. I put my children's life in jeopardy every day when I stood up and dared to speak. Ain't nobody ever come to any of my platforms. I'm telling you this, like, for real. Don't come to my platform and try to think you understand how broken I am to leave the place I call home. The only place I've ever really called home. To come and begin dealing with this racist bullshit up in here like I don't have a home. I know very much well what my government can do to a person. It did it to me. You witnessed it. You saw it. I was fighting for y'all when it happened. I was fighting for you when it happened, and I took my L. And I took it and I was comfortable with it, and I said I would rather leave a job for doing something right than shutting up and let it go on. You're hurt. To Vena, yeah, because y'all are making me mad. And yet I like to come here with positive vibes. So let me... Un momento. But anyway, that aside, I didn't want to go there, but your people take me there. We are our own problem. Okay? This is not me trying to justify why I'm here, but I'm just trying to remind you why I'm here. Okay? So, do y'all want to hear some nonsense that doesn't really help? Because it seems like I've been deep for a minute. I'm angry at all of the shit that your guys be getting up into. I'd be mad. But since you all love to have distractions, let's talk about Spicy Diana. Y'all know how much I hate that trick. Woo! Ugh! Y'all know how much I hate that trick. So what's the story with Spice Diana though? Apparently they said someone broke into her house and then they beat the person up and then the person ended up dying, blah, 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 blizzy, blah, blah. I'm just like, that's karma. That's karma. That heifer has it coming. And again, who gave these people so much importance? Banag. Who gave Spice Diana that much importance? 1, 2, 3, enter. Who? Yes! You, dear people, you! She be walking around with 5 bodyguards and manager Loja is paying off everybody. The last time I talked about her, the last time I talked about Spice Diana, y'all remember when I was closing off Diana, I gave her my peace of mind because she's full of shit. She's not talented. According to me, she doesn't have much to go. And this is happening. This is how Chameleon's nonsense started. This is happening. This is how a career goes down. And I told you, Manager Roger, kakana, you didn't get it. You called me. You went to YouTube and you actually striked my YouTube channel twice. Mbo copyright. Even when I was using photos that were mine and not yours. You striked my YouTube channel twice and I said, it's okay. Let me see it. Let me see it. How does it feel right now? How does it feel, Spice? Of course, right now she's posting photos and acting like everything is okay, my dear. Bad PR. Oh, it goes a long way. It goes a long way. Remember how Rabadaba's career ended just because they said he stabbed Thaddeus? When you got someone's name or their blood on your name, count that career bye-bye. And for all of you who think I am going to feel sorry for her, fuck no, I ain't. I do not care. I do not care. You see, before someone is going to land down, Blunje, they first hit their peak. Girl is walking around with 10,000 bouncers. For what? To protect what? To protect what? What talent? Mutuleke namwe. What talent? Do you see her lasting in this career for what? 20 years? We know longevity, my dear. We know longevity, we see it and we acknowledge it. That is why Juliana can go silent for all these years and say, I'm having a concert, and you will show up. Who is Spice? Kujjako okutwambalira obugoye bwa Shane. Alioka ababuzabuza mbu mugagga nnyo Roger, n'alyoka agenda ku buli TV station ne radio station. Nasasula, play that song. It's like they're just literally shoving her down your throats. Y'all gave her too much importance, but I hope y'all know. This is how a career starts to fall. Beauty? What beauty? Just because you're bleached. But I don't know who gave us this conception that brown is beautiful. Do I love Lydia Jasmine for what? I don't know what Lydia Jasmine does for a living. I don't know if she's a cloth model or a picture model, because she does a lot more taking photos than she does singing. I don't know what she do. Spice was not originally brown. Now, namukwa yatabelanga ko originally brown. Mutulekemu. Oh Lord, mutulekemu namwe. So anyway, I hear that's the story with her. I don't want to delve into it. Many people, you know. No! Obugoye bwa Shane nimbye. Abatamanyi Shane, put up your hands if you don't know what Shane is. Shane is the type of clothing line where you can go and get an exact replica of something. If you want a Fendi and you want it in Shane version, you get it. And then she comes and confuses you here. There's Shane, there's Wish, there are like 5 of them. They're Chinese companies. Shane, that's it. She always wears fake everything. When nabyogera ko Roger nanyiga nnyo mbunzanyira mu business ye wakagizanyira mu kati gwe ngogizanyidde mu binene. Nze no wakiriko nabagamba she's not talented and she wears fake clothes. Roger, you have ruined it by letting some shit like this happen on your watch. And Alibaba, yes, Alibaba too. in this petty. She was never naturally brown. Y'all who know what Namukwaya used to look like, y'all know she wasn't brown. Now it's yachikwata mwechizigo yachemeta. Tuleke damwe. You can call me a hater. I will not lie. I do not like the bitch. I really do not. Oh, I really do not like the bitch. Oh yeah. So anyway, I see her fans were like, Bambi Kanyabo. What? Nothing. We don't care. We do not care. Her and her cheap Chinese clothes they can take a seat. And her fake Gucci, her fake Fendi, her fake Louis Vuitton, her fake everything. Man, and I love Shane, man. Shane be having some dope clothes. My problem with people who come and go buy Shane and then lie to us that it is authentic. I bought some really cute clothes on Shane, man. They have some beautiful leggings. Big shout out to everybody who bought like nice leggings on Shane. That shit is fire. My problem is you buying Shane and you come out here to call people broke. Chiringanga kalika mkene bakaidani Shilaga Shumba. Shilaga Shumba yambadde Shane yenna namumalayo. Nakubya ebifaananyi nalyoka abapuzapuzanga bwali na sente. Why do I hate who? Namkwaya. Because she was stupid enough to strike my YouTube. This is the first person we have talked about. Twogera ku ba Beyonce ngawe babawunya akamwa. Global international artists tubogera konga go down sinikira kama nyombolo okuba nakugambye oyambala Shane which you wear and you strike my account tumbav. I hate her. Tuleke mbadde nkyayogera kwani nakashira bwekatyo kagenda ne kambala obuzina bwa Shane ne Fashion Nova. Shane Fashion Nova. Mama bazagala ne balyoka bekubye ebifaananyi ne baba they make you feel like oh my lord we are poor. Mutulekemu badia. Mutulekemu. She should actually be, you know what? They should actually be ambassadors for these brands other than lying to these little girls, you know? Yeah, I like experienced brands too. I don't got a problem with them. My problem, like I said, is when y'all come out here and make it look like, oh, we are richer than y'all. Never gone, but these people are basic. They are basic. Basic hoes. Yeah, I've got hoes. I've got hoes. What was I talking about? Prima and who? No, why would I be talking about Prima? You people, I don't have time to begin talking about uneducated holes. Who? Someone also asked me about Cindy's situation with that little girl. First of all, I wanted to stand up and give Cindy like 10,000 standing ovations for what she did. For all of y'all who are stupid enough to say like, but that is not how she should have done it. Shut up. What she did is admirable. If the parents of that girl or her guardians or the promoters of that chivulu couldn't see that this is a minor and she shouldn't be on stage doing certain things and she needs protecting, if the police of Uganda also cannot understand that that's a minor, twasemba kuwogana minor when it was fresh kid. How different is this girl? What Cindy did was right, 110,000%. And I big her up for that. What? Someone is asking me what's my thought on people who go to chop life. Let people chop life. You see, it is very simple. Life is simple. You go waste your money trying to impress fellow broke people that you are equally broke. That is my concept. Simple. That's it. That's it. So if you want to go to chop life in an economy like Uganda and spend money in shillings and make people think you have made it big, I'm sorry. My level of not cunning is on a high there. Yeah, people don't get them. You don't get it? That's the black man slave mentality. You go and spend in shillings. They buy your bottle and then they put obujwengere on it. Yeah, yeah, he bought a bottle at 1 million. Clap for me. These are all a bunch of people looking for validation to go spend money and go earn more. In an economy like ours, my dear, you do not scare me if Forbes has not listed you. You do not scare me if your wealth is not seated pretty in dollars. I'm sorry. So go ahead, chop life. We shall watch from a distance. And we shall invest what we are not chopping. But like I said, life is beautiful. Everybody got to do what they want. I do not care about your life, yo. Let everybody enjoy their life, But if you're smart, make the right decisions. Validation. See, one thing you people need to understand, no one cares about your inner life. We care about your social life. It's good. It's good. But when we go back to our houses, we do not care that you spent 3 million and you don't know how to replace it tomorrow. But at Chop Life, we are like this. He's rich. Jesus is the Lord and Savior. Someone is asking what I'm drinking. I'm taking juice. It's juice, boo-boo. Though I think next time I'm going to make it a mimosa. Yeah, next time it will definitely be a mimosa. Anyway, we've been doing this for 95 minutes. Anything else y'all want me to talk about? Anything? Oh yeah, I tweeted this and I wanted y'all to I like to compare things. I keep watching American news and you know how, there's gun mass shootings everywhere. In my mind, I was like, imagine the Bukede guy doing the headlines in America. Almost every evening, you'd be like, hey, Chikanga boy! Basi! It's hilarious. I was like, this guy would be a star if he came out to America. Emundu evuze, wamune! God! I can't do this. Those are some of the things that be running through my mind. And if you ever happen to get a chance, if you want to have a laugh, this is how I spend this is how I spend my free time in America when I'm bored. I like to watch adverts, especially medication adverts. Oh, they are the best. They are beautiful. They are everything. So someone will come and they're advertising, say, for, let's say, cancer medicine. No, headache medicine, like for migraines. And they're like, try this. It will be very good for you. And because of the restrictions and the FDA and all of that, you have to say everything that medicine can do. So then they come to side effects. Headache. But they give you side effects of you will go blind, you will lose your mind. You guy. It's just beautiful. Sheba and Spice, why would I be talking about two people like that? Can't doing this. I mean, I like the tea like anybody else, but let's be honest, Sheba's career is kind of rolling down to the deep ever since she left Jeff. Yeah, what happened to the Kagalu? Was she a girl or a woman? Simanya Pinky. What is happening to her career? And then they hyped, and then nothing. Meanwhile, Sheba is still struggling for dear life in her career. But dang, this life, no balance. No balance. When Josh, sinikira mlia amanyo, ndikutupeji yange sako yise. Thank you. Sheba is still fire. I mean, to each his own. I ain't got a problem. If you feel she's fire, good for you. Like I said, learn how to not be triggered by people's opinions. That's why I call these my random thoughts. They are my thoughts. You could have different thoughts. We're cool with that too. She has a hit song called Who? Who is this one? Is a song called The Picture. Spice Diana killed someone. Apparently it wasn't her, but hey, potato. Did we talk about Eddie Kenzo? No, Bambi Eddie Kenzo. I think Mumuwere's. I am team Eddie Kenzo on what he did. My Mwesinisanya Manyo. These people are also just like us. Eddie Kenzo start going with stones on stage. Sinikiraka Manyo Mkube Ginger. I was team him. Who went back to school? Pinky. Man, Luasa, no, I'm not giving Luasa any more mileage, Mundeke. We're not dealing with Luasa. You have other TikTokers who will give you that. That's not for me. What's wrong with Bad Black? I love me some Bad Black. What did she do now? Wait, Winnie Nwanji has a phone saga. Yo, TikTok knows a lot. Man, look into this. I'm going to look into this. But anyway, guys, it's been 100 minutes ASAP, and I think I am going to say my bye-byes. It's been really nice hanging out with you. For all of you who are asking me, how can you support my YouTube channels? It's quite simple. I have super chats and I think super stickers. I still don't know how that works, but look into those. You can directly support us, and most importantly, like and subscribe if you want to. That is honestly how I'm going to put it. I won't beg you. I will not. What happened at Bad Black's birthday? Yo, I was looking at matters of national importance. Kumbe, there is a lot of tea. And well, I guess there'll be another YouTuber and vlogger and TikToker who will give you all this tea about Bad Black, Spice Diana, Wasa. No, they're not my forte. I won't be doing that. I will not be doing that. But other than that, it's been a beautiful, beautiful afternoon for me spending time with you. Next time, I'm definitely going to include my Facebook and my Instagram. And I love chilling with you guys, you know? I really, really, really do. Hopefully next week I'll have a new wig. We got brown, we got black. What color do you guys want me to get? I think I should be a redhead. We'll look into that. Or brunette. We'll see. But it's been nice chilling with you. I appreciate all of you who take the time out to sit here with me every Saturday. And like I said, we do this every Saturday at 8 p.m. That's East African time. And it's midday up in Minnesota. So yeah. We'll be doing this every Saturday. It's been fun. It's been really, really good. For my TikTokers out there, thank you for keeping it with me. Thank you for always being here. For my YouTube family, you know, I got none but love. Lots of love. You guys have put me through like some of the craziest days of my life, and I love you. Me love you long time. It will not stop. We're going to do this again. I will definitely take care of myself. Someone told me to take care of myself. I'm trying. How's my weight? This time you guys have not complained about my weight. No? Minnesota, no, of the poorest village. My dear, do you know your states? Google Rochester, Minnesota, and let me know. Yeah, let me know. That's where I'm at. Yeah, just Google what happens. Yes, and I'm sending you love too. I send all of you love and light. My weight, I still look good. Well, thank you. Thank you. It's been real. Woo, I love you guys so much, but we gotta go. We can't stay here from all. What? We watch you from all social media platforms. Teddy Kuzik is at all. And today's word, speak. Each one of you, go home, weigh in these words. Speak out. We deserve better. We can get better. We can be united. Solidarity is for us. The government is not who is in power. The government is us. Speak, people. Mna Uganda. Speak. Don't be afraid to speak out. Don't be afraid to say what is on your mind. If you feel it is what's happening in that moment, speak out. Okay? I can't do shout outs because if I were to do shout outs, man, it would be crazy. But I'm going to say shout outs to a few people. Ashi, thank you. Ashi helped me start my TikTok and he helps me run it. Thank you so much, Boo Boo. Big shout out to all the beautiful groups on Facebook. You know yourself. Ivan, big up to you. You have the Tina Fierce family on Facebook. Big up to everybody that shares my work. Big up to everybody who believes in what we do. I love you much and I can't wait to, we keep doing this until we get what is right, you know? So it's been good. I love you. For everybody who is tuned in from wherever it is, we'll do this again next Saturday. I hate saying bye-bye. I hate it. Woo! Tim Kawunyamuyani. And for everybody sharing this live, thank you so much. I hope it gets to as many as it can, and I hope we can change a mind each day. My purpose for doing these lives is not to leave you just entertained. It is genuinely so that we can be a better country together, so that we can always stand up and say it was in my lifetime, in my generation, in my time that we stood up and we got what was due us as the youth of Uganda. That is why I do these videos, and that is why I love when me and you have feedback. Of course, the pettiness comes in. We are all allowed to be petty. But yeah, the number one point is for us to be, better than what we are as a generation and as a country. What? Right? So hashtag speak out. Be loud, be proud, and you'll see how many mountains we can move as a generation. Big shout out to people from Dubai, from all over the place. All of you. Me love you long time. Mwah, 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 mwah. I gotta go now. Of course, TikTok is always the last one to go. For my YouTube family, have a good night. For all of you who are in Uganda, have a good day if you're out of Uganda, in whatever time frame you're in. Me love you, love you, love you. Long time. Oh, my weight is okay as long as he can carry. Oh, he can carry me. Oh, girlfriend, he can carry me. He can carry me. You're making me nasty up in here. It's been real, dear people. I'm out on YouTube. See you. I'm coming to Kanzinja ku TikTok. Good night. See ya. Peace.